Hey, welcome back to the Explainer. Today, we're going to do something kind of cool. We're starting with one of the simplest words you can think of, and by the end, it's going to lead us to this huge, revolutionary idea about language. So yeah, let's just jump right in. Okay, so here's our word, night. Just 4 letters, 1 syllable. We all use it every single day. We don't even think about it. But as you're about to see, even the most basic words can have some really surprising stories to tell. I mean, really, how much can one word actually tell us? It seems so simple, right? But stick with me because by the end of this, you're going to see this word, and maybe even language itself, in a totally different way. So, to kick things off, let's put this word under a microscope. We're going to break down everything we think we know about night, just using its dictionary entry as our guide. First up, the obvious stuff. It's a noun. It means the time between dusk and dawn. Okay, no big surprises there. That's the first thing we all learn. Pretty straightforward. But you know, a word is also defined by the company it keeps. We get what night is because of synonyms like nighttime, but honestly, we probably understand it even better because of its opposites. Day, daytime, daylight. It's that contrast, that light and dark that really gives the word its meaning. And of course, English loves to play tricks on us. Night has a couple of common homophones. You know, words that sound exactly the same but are totally different. You've got knight, which is just a casual spelling you'd text someone, and then you have knight, like a medieval warrior in armor. Same sound, completely different worlds. And it doesn't even stop there. The word is also an interjection. It's basically a shorthand for good night. You can just say night to a friend as you're leaving, and they know exactly what you mean. It's a perfect example of how language is always trying to be more efficient. So, we've looked at what it means, its opposites, its sound-alikes, its other forms, but honestly, all of that was just the warm-up. Because there is a clue, a really important one, hidden in the source material for this word, and it's been right there in plain sight this whole time. And it points to something way, way bigger. So take another look at everything we just went through. Out of all those little details, what do you think is the single most revealing piece of information? What's the one fact that kind of changes the whole game? It's this one sentence tucked away in the dictionary entry. Night is on the Basic English 850 list. This is it. This is the key. The single line takes us from talking about one little word to a whole new system of language. And that little sentence brings us here. We're about to introduce Basic English because we've just unlocked the door to a completely different way of thinking about language. 850. Just look at that number for a second. Let it sink in, because that number, 850, is the foundation for this entire idea we're about to get into. So what is Basic English? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a super simplified version of English. It was designed specifically for international communication, and the whole system is built on a core list of just 850 essential words. That's it. Which, of course, brings us all the way back to our word. So why did night make the cut for this very exclusive list? Because it stands for a fundamental, universal idea. Day and night, light and dark, these are concepts that literally every single person on Earth experiences. That makes them perfect building blocks for a global language. This whole concept of boiling a language down to its absolute essentials is, well, it's incredibly powerful. So let's dig into that, the power of simplicity, and why a system like this still matters so much for how we communicate today. You know, here's the real takeaway from all this. Basic English is this incredible reminder that you don't actually need a huge vocabulary to communicate clearly and effectively. The goal was never just about making English easy. It was about building a bridge, a way for people from totally different cultures to understand each other using just the most essential tools. So, I'm just going to leave you with this final thought. We live in a world that is just flooded with information, with more words being thrown at us than ever before. And this system, Basic English, it poses this really radical question. What if the key to better connection isn't about learning more words? What if it's about all of us mastering the right ones? What if less language could actually lead to more understanding?